If you have been looking for more and more public speaking tips online, check out this video. Oh yeah, I forgot. Hey, this is Bishal Sarkar, your practical public speaking mentor and creator of the Confident Expert Live Experience, which is the #1 most practical public speaking course for subject matter experts. And recently I was having a coaching call with one of my mentors, one of the people that I follow that teaches me a lot about prosperity and social certainty and a lot of different things that I've learned from him. His name is Jeremy. In fact, I was having a coaching session with him just a few days back, a long one, like close to 3 hours. And this guy is like very, very expensive to learn from. If you had to spend a day with him or a half a day, I think he charges something like $15,000 US to just learn from him in an intimate setting, which is like 12 lakhs rupees just for a few hours. And the reason I invest in him and the reason I learn from him is that I want to grow myself all the time. I'm always looking for ways to improve myself. Yes, I can be the highest paid public speaker in India. I can be, I can have a lot of businesses that I run successfully. I can have a very, very happy personal life, but I'm always looking for ways to elevate myself to another level. Because one of the things I've learned about life is, people who become comfortable and people who don't grow start becoming average in their lives. But people who truly have true great standard for themselves, they continue to learn and grow when average people think they already know. So they make that progress in their health and in their money, in their relationship, in their communication. They think, I'm fine, I'm good. But the real successful people continue to grow. They say, hey, I did 55 push-ups, let's go for 75 today. Right? Or I did make 65 lakhs rupees this month or this year, let's go for 95 this time. Or I am happy with my relationship, I want to experience a better joy and happiness in my life. You see, that's how real successful people think. So one of the things I recently learned from him is something that I'm going to share with you right now in this video to honor you, because one of the things I like doing with my clients and the people that I mentor, I mentor a lot of IT professionals, project managers, leaders, business owners, CEOs, a lot of bankers, and I teach them how to become more confident as speakers so that they can give confident presentations, gain more recognition, have more respect, improve in their career. But one of the things I see is many times people are looking for more information, right? And I'll talk more about it right now. And this is one of the things I recently learned from Jeremy in a much more frameworked way. So first step is people look for information, which is, hey, can I have more tips from you, or can I watch another video? So they look for information. That's the step one. But the problem with information is that anybody can have that because there is a lot of information out there. You can know more about health just by going to YouTube and type health tips. But the problem with that is most times we don't know how to apply that. Right? So maybe you learn, okay, I understand that I have to become a confident speaker. I have so many thousands and thousands of videos on YouTube. You can watch them and you think, yeah, it makes sense. I can definitely improve my communication skills by focusing more on the audience or the body language tips that I've given you in the videos. You can, know that. But the next step is when the time comes for you to apply that, but you forget to apply. It's like you understand how to become a confident speaker from watching my videos. You go to the next presentation and you think, fuck, I'm still afraid. I'm still nervous, right? That's when you understand that you don't just have information. Now you understand how to apply it and it becomes a knowledge. You see, you still haven't applied it, but you now understand when to apply it. That's knowledge. So you go from information to knowledge. The third step is when the time after that, maybe a week later on, you have another presentation, and this time you have done the homework well, you have followed my formula, you know my system, you know the right tips, and you go there and you apply it you implement it, and that's the part of implementation. Okay, that's implementation. You implemented it. You practiced it. You applied it. You don't just know about it. Now you just don't know when to apply it. Now you have applied it the first time, and you get a sense of confidence because you have done that. The step after that is integration. So you go from information to knowledge to implementation. You do it one time. Integration is when you do it over and over again, it becomes a part of you. It's kind of like cycling. You don't think, okay, today I'm going to implement cycling. Cycling is a part of you. Or brushing the teeth, it's a part of you. You've integrated as a normal part of your life. Now, it's no more, as Jeremy told me, it's no more a to-do thing. It's a part of your being. Right? Many of my clients, they can give effortless, most of my clients actually, can give effortless presentations without thinking about it because they have gone from information to knowledge to implementation to integration. Now it's a part of them. It's a part of me. See, I don't have to try a lot to make a video. It's a part of me. And the final thing, when you go from all of this to wisdom. Wisdom, how do you do wisdom? All these 4 steps, you focus on you, right? You get the information, you get the knowledge, you get the implementation, you get the integration. But wisdom is when you teach it to other people. You teach it to other people. So now, you're not just learning, you're not just making it a part of you. Now you're giving those tips to somebody else, maybe a junior is going to give a presentation, and you tell him, okay, this is the way to start a presentation. Don't start with good morning, start with a question, start with a quotation, start with a story, and you're coaching them. Now instead of you being the student, you being that coach to your son, to that junior, to that manager, to that boss, to that neighbor. Does that make sense to you? Because when you teach it, it becomes much more a part of you. You see, I came from a small background, right? This is one of my childhood photos recently. I found it in a small cupboard, in an old cupboard, as I was organizing the new home. And this is me right there with my mom. This is my grandmom who recently passed away. And many years ago, it was a puja happening, and I was just making some weird faces back then. But people often ask me, Bishal, how have you gone from, coming from an average background and a middle-class family, you studied in a Bengali medium school, how have you gone from all of that to being the highest paid public speaker in India? You coach a lot of people, you work with IT professionals, project managers, CEOs come to you to learn from you, they enroll in your course, and you teach them about public speaking. How have you gone from all the way there to where you are right now? And the answer is very, very simple. I have actually unconsciously followed this formula without knowing it. So first of all, I was gathering information, then I got the knowledge, then I implemented my presentation, I learned from the right mentors and stuff, and I implemented in my presentations, and I started getting success. Then I integrated it by doing it over and over again, and then I started teaching it. I got wisdom by teaching it to other people. That's the reason I'm into coaching and mentoring and training people, so that I can share my knowledge and I can give it to other people, and I can walk them through. So they can have the information, they can have that knowledge, they can have the implementation, they can have the integration, and even now I teach them how to teach it to other people. Right, at their home, to their wife, to their children. Now that's how the whole scenario changes. So here is my tip to you: don't just look for information online. How can I get more tips on social media, or how do I start my presentation? If you stay at information, you'll never be able to go to the higher level. If you want to go to the higher level, the best tip I can give you is to learn from somebody who already has the results that you want. If you learn from information from people who just have information, you want to have information from the people who have wisdom. Then you can go to knowledge level, then you go to implementation level, then you go to integration level, then you go to wisdom level. Okay? And that's exactly what I do. So here's the thing. Here is an opportunity I'd like to give you. If you would like to become a totally confident speaker in a practical way, I'm opening up some spots for people who want to work with me, who want to learn from me. But I gotta tell you, I don't mentor everybody, because honestly I'm very, very busy. I have a lot of clients that I'm working with right now, and they're really improving a lot, and it gives me immense amount of success and happiness knowing that they're improving a lot. So I don't take a lot of people, but I will be opening some spots. So if you want to know more about how it works, call this number, +91 888 361 526, and talk to one of my team members. I think Anupama is the person who will be speaking with you and giving you the information about how the program works. The only people that I work with right now are people who are action takers and subject matter experts. So if you are a student, if you are a housewife, if you are just starting out in your career, honestly, my program is not right for you. You should better go somewhere else. This is for people who already are successful, already have the experience and the knowledge and want to take it to another level. And if you want to know more about that, call the number, go back and watch that part where I shared the number, call her, Anupama, and see if you qualify for our program so that you can go to that level of total confidence. You can control the mind of the audience, you can read the mind of the audience, you can use their perfect body language so that at the end of your presentation, all they say is, wow, that was amazing. That was really powerful. And if you want to learn more about that, call the number and let's have a conversation to see if my wisdom can be a part of your success. And if you qualify to learn from me, because I don't work with everybody, I'm very, very selective and picky about who I work with. So call this, and I want to help you improve your confidence, improve your connection, improve your body language so that you can grow in your career faster. Because I know something. Just like me, you have a family at your home. You have people you take care of. You have people who you care for. You have people who you want to provide the best for. Maybe you have children you want to provide the best education for, and I want to help you do that. So call this number again, talk to Anupama today before it's too late, before we close the spots again. +91 888 361 526, and it's going to be amazing. My name is Bishal Sarkar, always reminding you that public speaking is not about perfection, it's all about connection.